100.3.
11:35 on the clock. A very, very good morning to you. Right now, it is time that we talk about common problems, and it is to do with hair fall, right? I mean, what causes hair fall? What are the treatments, the myths? What do we avoid? Natural remedies, do they really work? Do they not? Now, answering all our questions, we have Dr. Shruti Kakar with us. She's a dermatologist, and she's here. A very good morning to you, doctor, and welcome to the
Very
show.
good morning. Very good morning. Thank you for having me here.
Well, thank you for taking time out and having this chat with us. Now, first things
My
first,
pleasure.
we all are going through this common problem, and it's called the hair loss. And none of
Yeah,
us
yeah,
seem to be, understanding why does it
yeah,
really happen?
yeah. So see, it's like an epidemic in Dubai, and it's very easy to blame it on the water here. But the thing is that we forget that, with the stress, our lifestyle, and so many things like vitamin deficiencies, B12, D, all of that, that are the major factors. Of course, water does play a role, but then, you have to take care that there's no stress, there's no hormonal imbalance, there's no, vitamin deficiencies. So you need to keep a check on all of that too.
Right. Now, doctor, you did mention about, the water, but the climate also plays a huge
Yes,
role, like
yes,
heat,
absolutely.
humidity,
Heat,
sun
humidity, yes,
exposure, and
yes,
water as
yeah,
well. So could you talk to
yeah.
us in details about the three? Like I just mentioned, heat and humidity, sun exposure, and also water.
Yeah. So see, the heat, of course, like because of the heat and the humidity, you sweat more. Sweat forms microparticles on your scalp, and then, they form a layer around your hair follicle, and it causes breakage. So that is again a major cause. And water, of course, it is very highly salinated. So that again, leads to particle deposition on your scalp and leads to hair loss.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we are trying to educate everybody, whoever is
Yeah,
listening to us, and also, it's also a note of advice to ourselves, right? I mean, to kind of do the right things.
absolutely. Yeah.
We keep blaming it on the external factors like the
Yeah,
climate and the water and everything. But what we don't realize that our lifestyle plays a massive role in our hair
absolutely.
loss journey as well. So talk to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
about your lifestyle playing a huge role where hair loss is concerned.
See, of course, like we all stay in Dubai, so we all have a particular kind of stress. So we need to find ways to relieve that, like maybe some sort of exercise, good diet, yoga, meditation, whatever, makes you feel good. Just take a break, like at least for 20 minutes every day from your surroundings and just give it to yourself. Come on, you deserve that much, right? So does your hair. So, I mean, I feel that, at least 20 minutes you should take out for yourself. That really plays a big role in your mental health. And once your mental health is better, your stress is better, your hair fall for sure will become better.
Right. Dr. Shruti, I mean, for ages we've been told oil your hair, otherwise you are going to lose your hair when you come of age. How true is it?
So it's a very big myth, but the issue is that it is also kind of a tradition. Like it's a Sunday morning tradition that I'm going to oil my daughter's hair, my mother's going to oil my hair. So it's kind of very deep rooted in our culture, and it's really difficult to kind of take it out from the system. But as a matter of fact, oil has no role in hair growth. Yes, it does have a little role in conditioning, but that's just like even if you put oil for 15 minutes just on your roots, that does the job. You don't have to expose your scalp to oil. That leads to more damage than good. There are a few studies of rosemary oil having, a role in the hair growth, but that also just on the roots, not, like the traditional chumpy that we get done.
All right. I mean, you
Yeah.
are defying everything that we probably grew up to, Dr. Shruti. You're saying चंपी
That's
नहीं
why
करना
it's
चाहिए,
called a
मतलब
myth.
बाल में इतना तेल नहीं डालना चाहिए. तो how? And this is exactly what our parents told us. Like, you have to do
Yeah,
it, otherwise
yeah,
your hair
yeah,
will turn
yeah,
white. And I never understood that
yeah.
logic till today. How will your hair just turn white overnight if I don't put oil?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's so deep rooted, like it's kind of difficult to take it out because it's like a tradition. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk to you,
Mm.
doctor, about stress. We know
Mm.
stress plays a massive role, the lifestyle that we are leading
Absolutely.
these days, and the way we kind of overlook things. Our health is gone for a toss. Not do we realize that what we are eating, what we put inside our body, reflects outside as well. Talk to us about this.
Absolutely, absolutely. So see, there are a few kind of things, foods which are antioxidants, and few are which are, cause more oxidation in our body. So like dairy, chocolates, fried things, they all cause our body to work more to digest it. So that causes more oxidation. And antioxidants, like berries, fruits, omega 3, salmon, all those things, they are antioxidants, so they help our body kind of calm down its enzymes. So that also, so the when we take foods containing more oxidants, when our body has to work more, it is also a stress for the body, although we don't realize it. We think, we are stress eating and it's gonna, relieve our stress, but actually it's causing more stress on our body.
Right. So you are
So
blaming it
yeah.
on the lifestyle as well. But do people
Absolutely,
understand what about the
late
junk
nights.
food that we kind of,
Yeah,
load
absolutely.
ourselves with?
So junk food is loaded with oils, high sodium content, so much, salts, and of course, like the late nights and midnight munching, all of that is doing no good to your body.
Now, doctor, a huge problem that we all have is the oil that kind of stays onto the scalp, especially
Hmm.
if you are, roaming too much outside in the sun. You're doing your errands and everything. Now, I have this
Right.
problem. I have to have a head shower every day. I know it is bad, but I cannot do without it.
So,
Could you talk
this
to
is
me about
also
this?
a big myth that showering your hair every day is bad for your hair. That's not true. So, if you use like a mild, gentle, paraben-free, sulfate-low shampoo, it's good enough. Instead of, letting the oil deposit and do hair loss, it is better to wash your hair every day. So, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to wash your hair only twice a week or alternate day. If your scalp needs it, you can wash it every day also.
Doctor, you I think have busted the biggest myth of my life. I was reeling under this pressure कि पता नहीं बाल इतना धो रही हूँ, will my
नहीं.
hair just fall
Yeah,
off?
yeah, no, no. See, anytime you wash your hair, there will be a bit of hair loss. So losing up to 100 hair a day is normal. They will fall because your hair has a cycle. So few of your hair are in the growth phase and few of your hair are in shedding phase. So that will always be there. The issue is when more hair go in the shedding phase. But washing your hair every day, losing up to 100 hair a day is absolutely normal. There is no, disease in that.
Doctor, we've got a message that has come in, actually a snapshot of a product that has come in.
Okay.
And this product says that it is a herbal hair oil basically made by
Hmm.
pure Adivasi Ayurvedic herbs. And it's
Okay.
available online. Uh,
Okay.
so, I mean, could you talk to me a little bit about this?
So there
Adivasi
are
hair
so
oil, too many
many.
videos
I think,
circulating.
yeah, this, and then there is one more lal tail. Then there is one more. It has a mixture of 40. I don't know what herbs from where they have got. So this is all just marketing gimmicks, and the issue is that it's not an issue, but it's more like we have a belief on traditional medicine more, and then we feel that this will cause more good to us instead of say something which is scientifically proven. But as a matter of fact, there is no scientific evidence that this hair oil is going to cause hair growth or anything like that.
Okay, doctor, we've got another message that is come in from one of our listeners. Atik, he says
Mhm.
that his wife is also worried a lot. She is suffering the hair loss, and everybody's blaming the water. What do you have to say? How
Mhm.
do we help the condition? Everyone says the water is really hard. Can we put another
Yeah.
filter, maybe? How do we
Yeah, of
help
course.
that
The
situation?
filter helps. Filter for sure helps. It's not. It's pretty economical, so we can try that. But if you feel no, I have to change houses. That's also an issue here, and you don't want to invest in that. Then what I tell my patients is that once you shower your hair, in the end, just put like a bucket or a mug full of drinking water, so that whatever the salts and salination is there, that gets washed off.
Right. So, Atik, there you go.
Yeah.
Your question has been answered. Also, Nazim, the question that you had for this hair oil, apparently, according to Dr. Shruti, it's just a way of advertising.
Yes,
Is it true?
absolutely.
But tell me something.
Absolutely.
If you are telling me that a particular product, say a product
Mm-hmm.
called A in the market,
Mm-hmm.
there are so many people tried, tested, and all of that jargons that they use, it's
Mm-hmm.
perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that when put to reality, they don't really work? Is it just because of advertising that these products are put onto the shelves, or do they really, really make a change?
See, advertisement, of course, it plays a huge role, like, I mean, they know how to target their customers. And the other thing is also, sometimes, sometimes, there is more, like, you have heard of the placebo effect, like, if you put nothing, then also the growth will stop. It's like that. So it's kind of playing with your mind that if you put this it will stop, and you think, oh yeah, maybe say Kareena Kapoor is using it, Katrina Kaif is using it, so their hair fall has stopped, so maybe mine will also stop.
Absolutely. And this is something
Mm.
that we need to understand. So tell me a method that has always worked from generations after generations to kind of reduce and minimize hair fall.
First, most important is a very good diet. So your diet should be rich in proteins, should be rich in antioxidants, diet, and then of course exercise. Like take out 20 minutes for yourself. It will really help to reduce your hair loss. If it is too much, if you feel you're seeing bald patches, if it is too much, if you feel you're seeing bald patches or your hair are thinning out too much, do see a doctor. Let them do the test so that if there is any issue that could be sorted, it will be sorted instead of just blaming it on the weather and the water.
Okay, believe you me, doctor. Recently, I had gone down to Mumbai and I spent,
Okay.
okay, I'm going to give you a ballpark figure. I spent about
Hmm.
45,000 rupees on
Oh
some
my God.
hair products. Yes, yes, you can say that. On some hair
Okay.
products, which I barely
Hmm.
used. After using that, I realized that I'm having more hair fall than hair growth. So,
Hmm.
and the common situation and overlook to a woman losing hair is not that great and as
Absolutely.
pleasant as a man would, right? It's fine for a man
So
to go
for both
bald.
actually.
No, but they call it cool these days if a man goes bald. But if a woman goes bald, I mean,
Yeah,
there are
that's
women who
never
can
cool. I
support it.
understand.
But
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
losing hair and, the thinning of the scalp, I mean, the thinning of the
yeah,
hair and the show of
yeah.
the scalp, it's not very accepted
Absolutely,
outside.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
So tell me, what do you do? What do you do when you have these doctors telling you, buy these products from the pharmacies or from our stores and we will change around your lives? We've had Katrina Kaif using it and an XYZ actress using it, and they have ekdam lambe ghane baal. What do you
Hmm.
say to things like that?
See, first of all, you should also, like, I'm not saying that you blindly follow Google, but do a bit of research about, say, the products. Like, for example, minoxidil. Okay, it's a drug. It's a like a spray therapy for your hair loss. A lot of people just read off the internet that once you stop it, it's going to cause hair loss, but they don't read in detail why, what happens, what kind of people when stop it. So maybe ask your doctor more questions about what kind of therapy he or she is starting, what is the downtime, what will happen when you stop it. So like do a bit of your homework and then ask them, like maybe counter question, is this right, how long do I have to use it, all those questions. So I feel that a bit of your own research also helps.
Absolutely. All of this helps. Now, Doctor, I
Yeah.
want you to hold on to the line for a bit longer. We will delve into this. I want to understand a little bit more about shampoos, conditioning, hair mask, hair styling, maybe, and also some medical
Mhm.
conditions if you can address for me. We will take a quick little break. I'll be back in just a bit from now. Go nowhere. We are discussing hair fall issues.
An incredible delivery just misses the stumps by a hair. What a ball! Catch the best deliveries from every match with Papa John's. Only on the Fun Asia Network. In association with Channel 2 Group Corporation. The official audio rights holder of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024. Talk 100.3.
11:49 on the clock. A very, very good morning to you. And yes, we are joined by Dr. Shruti Kakar. She's a dermatologist addressing a very, very graving concern, and it is called hair loss problems. All of us face it. Doesn't matter what gender you belong to, a man or a woman. We're all reeling under this effect. Now, Dr. Shruti, please talk to me about the shampoos and conditioners you get on the shelves in the market that claim to be 100% tried, tested, and must be used. Or maybe, the names that we grew up to, which is what we trust the most.
So see, frankly speaking, a shampoo, how long do you keep the shampoo on your scalp for?
2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2 minutes, nothing can cause hair fall, nothing can cause hair growth. So shampoos for hair growth are again a marketing gimmick. Shampoos, of course, if if you feel that they're causing some irritation or anything like that, just stop them. But if you feel that any shampoo is going to cause a hair growth, that is again a big myth.
Okay, now another thing is, doctor, whenever we take a shower, right? You're standing under the shower pipe, which means the water comes in full force from top down, correct?
Absolutely.
And
yes.
is that a good way of doing it, or should we get back to the age-old traditions of bucket leke,
Ideally,
balti
yes,
se na ho?
bucket leke, balti se, but frankly speaking, it's not it's not possible. But yes, ideally speaking, yes, that is the ideal way. That's why, if you see the old pictures of our grandmothers and all, they had such pretty beautiful hair, and they never bothered about keeping their hair in a certain way or going through treatments. That is because of this way that they used to bathe. And then of course they used to everything used to be more pure that time. The food, the shampoos, they used to make at home, everything. So it was more chemical free.
Okay, now talk to me a little bit about hormonal imbalance, doctor. And does that also cause, lead to rather hair loss in a lot of us?
Yes, absolutely. See, the male hormone, the testosterone, it's responsible for thinning of hair. So it's action to thin the hair. That's why men lose hair more. But in women, if there is a hormonal imbalance, then the female hormones go down and the male hormone predominates. So that also causes, thinning of hair loss. So that's why we need to check if there is any hormonal imbalance.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much, Dr. Shruti. You've been amazing with all the information, kind of busted a lot of things. I think the layers that I had before me, it's all over. Thankfully, now I'll sleep in peace. Thank you, really.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We will continue this conversation right here on Talk 100.3, and now hoping that I've answered all your questions where, the hair-related problems are. Hair loss is a huge issue, more than anything else that we are reeling under. Coming up next is Hema की आवाज में, हेमा सरदेसाई की आवाज में इश्क सोना है. And after that, we have another track that is lined up for you. Stay tuned to Talk 100.3. I'll be back in just a bit from now. A very good morning to you.
Talk 100.3. This is where precision meets passion. Feel the energy of every shot, every boundary, every wicket, ball by ball.
Can you believe this?
With Aras Auto AC Parts.
Only on Talk 100.3. In association with Channel 2 Group Corporation, the official audio rights holder of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024. The smooth music and live talk with Muriel Desar. This is Talk 100.3.